Alrighty, folks. We are back in it with another session of our Stone Prophet and the Sands of Har'Akir. I am your dungeon master, dungeon mister, joined just in time by all of our wonderful players. If you guys want to say hello, is your only chance to do it.
Hello. Bonjour.
Hello.
Hello!
And well,
Hello.
hello. Like every session, we're going to start off the same way with a little bit of a recap and talk a little bit about what happened last time before we get into the details of what's going to happen this time. Last time, we started off with you guys in a tumultuous battle with the giant crocodile Thousand Teeth. It would seem there was more to this giant water lizard than first seemed, able to make teeth grow in the ground and having great speed for a creature so big. Several of you who it bit were swallowed whole and ended up scraping through some teeth, kind of almost teleported into a ground nearby, kind of like a hole in the ground, covered by teeth itself. Like little maws, kind of that you were ejected into and restrained. It also had the abilities to control the water, drawing you closer to it and the croc itself. Definitely a one tough opponent. You did eventually kill the beast as the sandy maws released those in their grasp. And with the foe dead, you took a breather and explored the island here. Small, but it had secrets too. Finding another broken teleportation column like you had seen near the well. Esquire even found a jar of some salve hidden in a broken trunk by some wreckage on the shore. You guys licked your wounds, and you debated the merit of bringing the beast back to use. You asked Chompy, your current crocodile friend, to take you back across. But not before Doza got himself into deep water, nearly dying, drowning, and getting caught in the teeth of the pool that's on this island. Not getting anything from it either. Luckily, you all kept him alive, although unconscious, until you got back to shore safely, dragging the body back. The body of the giant crocodile, not the body of Doza. Doza's fine. But you guys did head back, and you had some actual almost leisure time at the beach. It was literally like third of the episode was a beach episode almost. Keraten said he would use the body for something special, the corpse of this Thousand Teeth. You inquired about some other things, and you guys had a good rest for the afternoon and evening. Supping on your kill of the day, and morning came. Mindir said she was ready to travel to the obelisk and that she had told you about. Piotr was eager to get moving as well, just to... Not one that wants to stand still, it seems. You all said your goodbyes. Yeah, he's on a quest for vengeance. But you guys said your goodbyes to Keraten, for now, and headed across the desert, noticing the intense heat of the day. There were actually two suns in the sky? Weirdest shit you've ever seen. But after several hours in the scorching climate, you think you arrived at your destination. The landscape quickly changed to an area covered in sharp mazes and jutting rocks. You notice a lightly shimmering obelisk in the stone ahead of you. And in the distance behind, a great sandstorm raging as wind is kind of sweeping through this area here, kind of just picking up small clouds of dust, kind of almost like a mist throughout the area, but it's not mist, it's just clouds of dust being swept up. And you see this obelisk.
All right, everyone. I believe Esquire will probably want to examine this obelisk, so let's all take a breather.
How close are we to the obelisk?
I'd say you're about like 100 feet away as it kind of clears into view, kind of going around a couple of these larger and smaller mesas and jutting rocks. The sand kind of whisks by, and that's when you see this kind of glimmer in the sun.
I'm assuming we all filled up our water skins before leaving the oasis.
You did.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay, very good.
I would like to, everyone,
I would like to scout the area around the obelisk, if that is all right.
Let me come with you. I am also very, very stealthy.
I'll just stay here if that's the case.
Yes, leave some of you to protect the magic man, and we will go and make sure that the areas around is safe.
And Mindir, not even holding up her eyes, just kind of stares out at it, almost in awe. Even though she has no eyes, her handheld eye crystals are kind of face down at the moment. It's just kind of, if she had eyes in her head, she would be gazing at this obelisk.
Esquire would walk up to Mandir. Well, ma'am, is this what you wanted to show us?
Without even, like, kind of responding telepathically, she just kind of nods, and you can see a tear of blood draw from underneath her blindfold.
Oh my goodness.
You're leaking from your eye. Yeah. You got red on you.
And she just kind of
Oh,
doesn't even pay attention to anything else you guys are saying. Drops the eyes in the sand.
I'll pick him up.
And starts starts heading toward the obelisk.
Oh,
I look behind. I look and I start following her.
She just drop her eyes?
Yep.
she
Is-
doesn't.
The crystals.
Is she giving up the helmet?
Do you say that?
Run after her.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Okay, I suppose we're not looking around the place first. We're just going right in. All right.
Mindir, we're all right.
Yeah, well, we'll follow her.
I still want to do a circle around the obelisk, and just see what can come in from the outside.
Give me a perception check. I'm going to say disadvantage because it is very dusty around the area. Clouds kind of filling the space.
I'll go ahead
of your
and
vision.
use my inspiration to do a straight roll.
You can always use it after you roll.
Oh, that's right.
It is just a reroll.
I do confuse the new rules with the old rules.
And I want them to be used to your advantage.
Clicking buttons here.
Click those buttons.
Is there any way I can run up to Mindir and try to like talk to her?
Yeah, she's not walking fast. She's just like kind of like she's soldiering on, as you know, the wind kind of billowing her outfit there, kind of like robes. But Doza kind of looking around. At first, it looks like mounds of rock and stuff everywhere. It is kind of like on a raised platform of its own. You swear in the distance where that giant wall of a sandy sandstorm lies. You swear you see a face in it. Kind of shrug that off for a moment, and kind of you start to look around. There's bones everywhere.
Could I get a vague description of the face that I saw in the sand?
Well, I mean, you've seen the mummy,
very
right?
Flat. Okay.
It's
I didn't know if it
more
had, like-
it's more featureless.
I didn't know if it had more features like
It's like just kind of like there's like
a lion.
a couple of
or
holes in it
a
to make
dog.
out for eyes, and like you think you see a
Okay.
mouth and possibly a nose, but little protrusions for a chin, maybe, but it's not. Not
Yeah, I just
super.
wanted to think. I was thinking octopot or whatever, and so I was like, if he has like a dog head or a lion head, I don't know for sure, but it might be something else in this land
Yeah.
that answers to him. Either way. All right, so saw that. Saw a bunch of bones.
A bunch of bones everywhere, very buried, like heavy buried, not like they're like. It's like, oh, you just kind of dust off some sand. No, they're stuck into the ground.
Is it surrounding the entire obelisk or just this one section, like towards the?
As you look around, they're everywhere.
I'm gonna, well, this, while disturbing, there's a lot of things that are disturbing in this area, and there's nothing actively bad happening. So I'm gonna keep an eye out.
All right.
And if I don't see anything else, I'll make my way back to the group.
As Duncan kind of catches up to Mindir, she doesn't stop, but she's just walking.
Yeah, Mindir, can you understand me still?
She almost turns towards you and kind of gestures her hand out to the obelisk.
I know that you're very excited to get there, and so are we. But I think that caution is kind of the best course of action right now. Can we take a few minutes to just look around and make sure that this area is safe?
Give me a persuasion check.
All right. There is my sheet. I didn't know I'd have to roll today. Okay.
Oh,
With
Okay.
with a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Ooh, scared me
disadvantage
there.
kicked on. But we'll take the first roll. With a
Amazing.
nat 20. She kind of slouches down, turns towards you, and gestures around. You would hear in your head, do what you must.
All right. Mindir's gonna hold back for just a minute. Doza and Viv, are you gonna?
It's on a big platform that's maybe like 10 by 10 feet, and she's just like maybe gotten to a few feet away from it.
Can
But
I?
she
Can I look at?
stops.
Can I look at the? Sorry, that was.
Yes,
As
sir.
you whack her in the head.
Here.
Can I look at the bones and try to determine like how the people have died?
Well, I would say at this point, Doza would be kind of getting back to the group. But
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And we don't know if he's told us about it yet.
Oh, I don't see the bones. You said they were everywhere.
We don't see
They're
them.
very well buried.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind.
But yeah.
Doza, Viv, do you want to try to scout ahead?
I have already scouted the area that I could see around the obelisk. It appears that this is a burial location of some kind. I can sense the
That or a lot of
bones,
shit.
and we may be being watched.
Being watched.
It may be nothing, but I swear there was a face in the sand wall.
Well, that's not good.
When
And,
Doza says that, can I look and see if I can
No,
find?
no, don't
like,
look. Don't look.
face?
They're looking at us right now. Don't look over there.
Give me a perception check.
Oh.
It's going to be a disadvantage as you try. As sand is kind of blasting around the area, just kind of being whipped up.
I get sand in my eyes.
Yeah, with the nat 1, yeah, sand everywhere. It's like, no, all you see is this multicolored light as you squint. And you just start to see speckles as you squeeze your eyes tight.
And Doza takes his little paws and brushes your eyes.
Oh.
Well, first he has to put it up on your shoulder and do that, but you know.
Oh yeah.
Here's a
'cause you're
question.
a little small guy.
Is it a burial ground or did a bunch of people and shit die here? There's a big difference.
Well, I don't know if there's much of a difference in this plane of existence.
Hey.
I disagree.
I'm
Did they
Everything is bad here.
did they
not
die
trying to
from
be
some did they die from some kind of trap or obstacle that is going to present
I
itself to us here, or
I do not wish to dig them up to examine them, but if you do, be my guess. Maybe Mr. Magic knows a way to move the sand in a rapid manner. I do not know.
well, I did have a way to do that, but unfortunately I was unable to access it.
What
But
does that even mean?
You can use it this week. I don't care.
it's
We're
okay.
just so the viewers
That-
at
that-
home know, we're not using the completed rules for the new book because Roll20 is having some problems at the moment with their character sheets. So we are still using a slightly outdated, but only by 2 days.
I don't know if
I
I
have
don't know
seen
if
you
the-
shapeshift into a spider. Can you do other animals like a badger, perhaps, or a big mole that can dig?
Oh, I
yeah,
want to see a bunny.
that's true. I do. I can dig as a badger. That's true. I didn't
I
even consider that.
I believe the problem was that you did not want to disturb the
Yes,
burial
as I said,
ground.
I do not we do not disturb the remains. Yes, we must honor the dead.
Well, I didn't make
Are
that
we
Also,
kind of
promise.
walking all over them?
it kind of creeps me right the fuck out.
We're just kind of stepping on them, you know. I don't know how reverent we're being.
Uh, well, I'm still alive, so apparently that is fine. Just be
Hey,
careful and don't do it intentionally. Dosa
Yes,
specifically.
I was I was going to go, do my constitutional, but then all these bones, I'm not going to poop on them.
All right. Yeah. Well, maybe you can find a different time to relieve your comforts. But for now,
It
I
might
never
happen during battle. We'll see.
I never made a promise. Well, I mean, I did hear that cats do enjoy going in the sand, but I've never made a promise about disturbing bones. I could go take a look, try to dig one up. How deep are they?
They're right there. Like he points out some right by your feet, and there's like a bit of like a rib cage, kind of very well buried. It's not loose sand here in most places. It is hardened rock, or at least for the most part.
Is there any way to make a determination about how they died?
Give me a medicine check as you kind of start examining. You see more and more pieces and fragments of bones. With a 6, these things are too smashed up for you to tell.
All right. I think they were smashed to bits.
oh, that's perfect.
Perhaps the sandstorm comes in and out like a tide, and that would also destroy lots of things.
Well, it's just been kind of picking us up and plopping us down.
Well, I meant specifically that wall over there.
Yeah, as you
Oh,
would see a heavy wall to the north and to the west connected.
Mindir, what are we supposed to do here? How will this help us go home?
She gestures to the obelisk. Ah.
Oh.
And in your head, almost like she forgot she could speak telepathically for a moment. Oh, it need to access it, and then you'll see.
Need to access it.
Well, how do we do that?
I have to open the way.
Yeah, Mindir's about to do it, and then Duncan made her stop.
well, I thought we wanted to take a look around, making sure it was safe. Alas, we don't just go rushing into things. I think you of all people should know that by now. I would hope.
I'm learning.
But
Mindy's been here before. I think she knows what she's doing.
all right, well, let's proceed cautiously then.
Yeah, I don't want to run through spikes again.
As she'll kind of walk up after you kind of say proceed cautiously, she just walks like normal up to the platform that the obelisk is on. And she kind of gestures out to Elias.
I follow her up.
Elias has a knack for the supernatural, I swear.
Everything loves me.
And as you walk up to her, she's easily twice your height. She's probably like 5 foot something, lower fives. But as you walk up to her, she kind of bends down, and she rubs her hand across the bottom of the obelisk, wiping away sand that has been caked on there. And you can see what looks to be music notes.
Huh. Interesting. I mean, it's not typically my key, but well, we'll give it a shot. I'll take out the harmonica. Start playing.
Give me a performance check. With the 21, as you start playing this harmonica, the sand starts to billow more and more, and you can kind of start to feel this resonating tone of the obelisk itself. As you're on the platform with her, the rest of you just kind of watching as this happens, the obelisk almost vibrates in key with how you're harmonicizing. I don't know. As Esquire casts Mage Armor. But as you're playing this harmonica, the vibrations, and you can start to feel the vibrations, the rest of you would feel it in the ground around you all. Bits of cracks start to open up. The obelisk seems to almost kind of shift and twist very slowly as it's kind of humming with that same harmonica melody. But as it does, you see one hand reach up from the sands, another bony sand-covered hand reaching up from elsewhere, as another kind of protruding. You hear this cracking and thudding as creatures have awoken.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you guys are ready for them. They're ready for you.
We saw it coming,
Yep.
yes.
I'm going to bring you guys to a map here, and we're
Who
going to
could
roll
have
some
predicted?
initiative.
Who could have predicted this?
Not
Get right
me.
into it. And you can almost see
Oh, I'm
Mindir
actually
trying
surprised.
to harmonize with this as well. As these kind of these
Oh, did I lose my initiative Oh, there's no advantage
it's
anymore.
no advantage anymore.
Right.
But yeah, these creeping bodies just lurch up from the ground. Everybody in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I still have sand in my eyes.
Who are we missing on that initiative order? Those are Duncan, Elias, Pietro.
Big John is
Missing
there.
Big John.
No, he's there.
That's nice.
No,
10.
he's got
I'm
10.
there. Yeah, I'm there.
Okay,
no one's missing.
no one's missing. I can't count.
No Mundir.
As this melody is playing, you would kind of hear Mindir kind of humming, trying to harmonize as well. Doza, you're up first. What are you doing? Doza.
Dozer, are you muted?
Doza. You're first, buddy.
I was
Cat
muted.
has his
My
turn.
bad.
You good?
Yeah, I want to go and start punching things.
Start punching things. They're all around. A
Yeah,
couple kind of, one comes up like kind of in between you guys. Also, I don't know how you guys are
Actually-
kind of scattered about.
This is fine for me. I want to see distance. Yes, I'm going to first throw a dagger at that dude over there.
At this dude over here.
Yep. Gonna throw a dagger at him.
All right. Throw a dagger. A 19 will hit this skeletal. Almost, there are bits of dried flesh on them. For 1 point of piercing damage. Should do more than that. Oh, because whenever you leveled up, it probably... That one's still according to your strength, so adding 3 to that. 4 points of piercing damage. Tossing a dagger.
I'll do 4. Alright, and then I'm gonna come take a step right here, and I'm going to flurry of blows.
Alright.
And I don't feel like he's done anything wrong, right?
Who?
Doza, by
No.
attacking these.
These
okay.
look like obviously harmful creatures that are here to kill you, or whatever, you know.
Okay.
Doza hits this other one for 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Just kind of
Second
whacking.
attack.
Bits of sand kind of disperse everywhere.
I will use my inspiration.
Alright.
Can't get it again if you don't.
That's
if you have it.
how it works.
Nice.
24 for 4 more points of bludgeoning damage. As again, just kind of you hear this kind of crumple as sand and debris, rocks kind of crumble from its body.
And that is Doza's turn. 'Cause he does not want to take an attack.
Alright, that will take us to Duncan.
All right, Duncan is going to, I think, run up to Big John and cast protection from evil and good.
Okay. What does
Protecting
this
it.
look like?
I think it's kind of like pixie dust. I'm kind of showering stars on him, and he gets kind of the same starry shine that that I kind of get for a few seconds.
Alright.
Then it infuses into his body.
As attacks against Big John will have disadvantage from undead like this and other creatures. And you have advantage on saving throws from them.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Donkey Wonky.
You're very welcome. It's been my pleasure. And then I'm gonna turn into a bear
Okay.
because I fucking can.
Absolutely. You know, I'm just gonna keep your thing there. Just give yourself the temporary hit points. You get, I think, 8 temporary hit points.
I don't. Is it twice my level?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then 8. Nice. Okay.
But just imagine he's a bear.
Arr.
Actually,
Do I
it's
get the-
medium, so it's just a little bit bigger than he gets Big John sized.
It's still pretty
Do I
big.
add the 10 hit? I add the 10 hit points to myself.
To
but not
yourself,
the bear.
the bear's hit points do not matter anymore.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That's why I'm just gonna keep your sheet there. Maybe I'll do some like flip tokens for you, but for now, I'm just keeping your token there. Put a little.
Very good.
All right, as Duncan's a bear. Anything else for Duncan? Stay in there.
Stay in there.
All right, that will take us to Elias.
I will. Do I get the sense that I should keep on playing the music, or is that kind of like I did it and I'm done?
It seems like it is still being activated. Mindir is kind of assisting you instead of you assisting her. She's trying to hum along, but you know she doesn't have a tongue. so she can't really
Alright.
do the fine notes very well.
Alright, then I will continue to play the music.
All right, give me a performance check. You can still use your like action and bonus action. You can do other things as you're concentrating on the music if you want.
Oh,
Okay.
that's only a 5. I guess I'm distracted as I'm trying to protect Mindir, and I throw a starry wisp, or a twinkle star.
All
over that
right,
guy.
throwing a twinkle star over at this skeletal zombie-like creature. Unsure which it is. It's like I said, like bits of flesh have been dried and almost hardened on them. A 10's
10?
gonna hit.
All right.
They do not seem very agile. For 1 point of radiant damage,
1 point.
as it cannot benefit from invisibility.
And then I'll try and cover up my mistake. I'm playing the notes, and I'll look over at Viv and wink at her and give her a bardic.
All right,
I'll take it.
get a spare wink from Elias, which will take us to Piotr, which is also Doza's in control.
Alright, he is going to stand where he is. Take aim.
All
Steady
right.
aim. And then he's going to dagger attack the dude in front of him.
Dagger attack it with
Just-
his Vistani dagger. 21 will absolutely hit. He gets the good old sneak attack. I forgot to level up Piotr. Just pretend he's leveled up. Dealing 15 points of damage as this creature of bone and sand and dirt seems to start to kind of crack and shamble. It does crack and shamble to the ground, bones clattering across as the wind kind of lifts a bunch of its body parts away. That'll take us to Big John.
Okay. You see Big John just start running. Charging towards this guy.
All right.
And he will take a booming swing.
All right. Charging up his big old hammer, his maul. Swanging. A 10 hits.
Oh, nice.
As this kind of wind, this thunderous wind kind of bursts around it, it will take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Kind of just that crack start to form around its body. Anything else for Big John?
No, that'll end this turn.
Does it fall over?
It does not. Yeah, it does not. I preemptively said it doesn't. It rolled a 20. It stands firm. Its feet still plunged into the dirt, which will take us to Esquire.
Esquire will just take a step back over this way, kind of getting in front of our singing bard.
All right.
And he's gonna toss a firebolt at this guy.
Okay. Give me that big old bolt of fire. Nat 1, as you try to throw a bolt of fire, the wind kind of catches it, and the firebolt just kind of drifts off, exploding into the sky nearby, like a little firework misfired.
Sweet. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Viv?
After I finish brushing the sand out of my eyes,
Yep.
I'm going to run up to this one, and I'm gonna start. Oh, I'm gonna hunter's mark it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swing my
Marking it
centaurs.
up, yeah.
Oh,
A 13 does hit.
Yeah. Need to get that out of the way.
As it will take 12 points of damage as your hunter's mark kind of slashes and it kind of cracks into its bones. Its kind of rib cage twists and just dirt just kind of plops to the ground that was caught up under its rib cage.
And I'll go with my offhand. Nat 1.
That is going to be a nat 1, which will miss it as you kind of swing out with your other one. You're going to have
I
disadvantage.
get another gust of sand in my eyes.
You are going to have disadvantage on your next attack against this creature.
Oh,
As sand bursts into your eyes.
interesting. Is that a new rule, or is that
That's right now.
this creature specifically?
Nah, that's just what happened. As your sword kind of hits into a piece of rock and it kind of just, I don't know, you get that metal feeling like when you hit the baseball bat wrong.
Okay. That'll have to end my turn.
That will take us to these undead groupings as they lurch forward. All of them, these guys take their action to dash. Vivian, you can make an attack of opportunity against them, against one of them, if you'd like, at disadvantage.
Yeah, I will take the attack on the one that I was fighting.
All right, give me that attack.
Oh, nice.
16 hits.
And I no longer have disadvantage on them?
Right, yeah, it was just for this attack.
Okay.
For 5 points of slashing damage.
'Cause I don't believe Hunter's Mark.
As you crack into it, it nearly falls apart, but somehow, like, other bones kind of start to attach themselves to it as it lurches forward.
As it passes its constitution.
As it passes its constitution save. This is the only one that gets an attack. It will attack out at Mindir.
Oh no, she has like 4 hit points.
Mindir gets hit with this slam into her as it doesn't want to roll the damage. That's fine. I can do it the old-fashioned way. Mindir takes 4 points of damage.
Did she go down?
Nah, she's up. She's not feeling good, but she's up. You hear a little. She can't scream properly. She doesn't have a tongue. Big John, this little zombie skeletal boy is going to lash out at you before it tries to move away, getting an 11 to hit you.
That's a miss.
And then it will definitely try to move away. Go ahead and roll me the booming blade damage. As it does lurch away, this loud boom echoes out throughout the space here. It will take 8 points of thunder damage.
I'm sure that will.
Which is super effective against it. You don't even have to lash out at it. As it tries to walk by you, before it even gets out of your range, it just explodes as stone and bones clatter everywhere.
I'm gonna miss this so much.
Which will take us to the top of the round, as the obelisk kind of falters a little bit. It leans a different direction, and like the top part of it just kind of starts to lean a little bit, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, as this kind of energy from in between the two sections splits open, and the surge of wind and sand spew forth. I want everyone to give me a strength saving throw. Big John, you do have advantage on this.
Not great. Ooh, lives.
All right. I'm gonna mark you guys with blue. That fails. That which one? I guess that both those are fail. Blue are the fails here.
I forgot to roll as the bear.
Well, you still rolled an 8. What's the bear's con? Or
+2.
where's the bear's strength?
It's +2.
Okay, so it'd be a 10. That is still a failure. Yeah. As everyone's constitution anything you make with Constitution saves or checks this next turn are going to be made at disadvantage, as well as your movement being halved.
That strength save, the 23 didn't pass.
Those of you that are marked with blue. Big John, you are
Oh.
good. As you got tree trunks for legs, man. Yeah, this isn't going to slow you down. You got good constitution. That will take us
Oh, I
to the top of the round with Doza. As Doza, with your passive perception, you would see flitting about in the sand, and actually before your turn, 3 faces of dust with kind of flapping of wings surging about the area descend upon you all.
Everyone look out!
And they're just gonna go willy-nilly. One of them's going towards Elias, one is going towards Viv. And well, the big bear. Trying to blind Viv. Well,
I
that's
already have sand in my eyes.
Yep. So actually, this one here, I need Duncan, Doza, and forgetting Piotra's name, and Piotra to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not rolling a Constitution.
With
You
disadvantage.
absolutely
I'm
will,
assuming?
with disadvantage. And I also need Viv to give me one as well.
Lovely. Man, nah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Well, good thing Vivian has blind sight. Unfortunately, both Vivian and Piotra are blinded by sand as one of these things descends upon Elias and starts clawing at him. Getting a 13 to hit as it just kind of claws at you as you're trying to play your harmonica. The sound's kind of faltering. That will end their turn, now taking us to Doza.
Alright. I'm going to...
And I would say, Doza,
Run.
with your passive perception in this sand, you do see there's something else out there.
This is not the end of it. And then I'm gonna come over here. And I'm gonna hit this Mephit.
Alright. This little swirly, imp-like
I will
creature.
punch and kick it in the face until
Punching
it
and
dies.
kicking in the face.
Well, that's not a disadvantage.
Not at disadvantage, a 25 will hit it.
That's a natural 20.
That is a nat 20. That will hit it. Turn that disadvantage off.
I did.
So go ahead and roll one more d6. Well,
Hey,
minus
6.
3 from that. So that'll be 6 plus 5. 11 points of damage into this little mepic creature. Just by punching it.
And then I'm gonna do a little roundhouse.
Alright.
I'll like jump up on Elias's shoulders, then come up and like kick it in his face.
Okay.
But I'm doing a flurry of blows.
Oh, okay. 10 is going to be a miss.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
It's not a reroll.
That's right.
It's advantage.
I will forget that until the end of time, apparently.
That's fair. But your second flurry hits for 6 more points of damage as it bursts. I will need Elias and Doza to give me Constitution saves. As it explodes in the sand around this area.
Natural 1.
I was gonna say, can I choose to fail and give him advantage, but too late.
No. Because you have disadvantage already. 14's good though. Yeah. Even with the disadvantaged constitution, as the sand billowing against you in the space here, it explodes. Elias, you can't see shit anymore. You have lost the music. Anything else for Doza?
Could I do an item interaction to give up some of my water to clean his face?
It would be an action to do so.
Alright. Well, then I've got nothing.
Alright. That'll take us to Duncan, the bear.
The bear, having been blasted with sand by this creature, is gonna swing out with primal fury with its
Alright.
claws.
That is going to be a hit. Dealing
Intense.
10 points of slashing damage, just kind of slamming into this sand, and wind just kind of splatters across the area here.
But it's still alive.
It is.
I'm gonna try to bite it.
Alright. Nat freaking 20. Yeah, you bite it.
Hey.
Wow.
I like this bear. Okay.
For 5
Well-
points. The claws were overwhelming, while the bite was a little underwhelming. For 5 points of damage, as this creature is just kind of dissipating as you just bite off a big chunk of like its lower torso, as it's only like upper arms and like wings barely flapping. Still up.
All right.
Anything else
That's,
for Dunk? The bear.
Bears don't really have bonus actions. That's it for me.
All right, Elias, you are blinded. You don't hear can't see the music anymore. What do you do?
And with these eyes of Aziza, I gotta be holding both of them, right?
Yep.
Makes them kind of sucky.
And I think you have to be blind, don't you?
He is blind.
It was just the same 4 chords. Keep playing them.
Oh, I sorry. I thought I meant
Actual
no
blind.
eyes.
I gotcha.
Like have no eyes.
I'd say it could work. I don't know. You never know. In this moment of need.
All right. So I just saw Mindir get hit pretty good too.
Yep.
I am going to change the music up just a tad and play her a soothing note. Cure her.
So stopping the music altogether to play something different.
Well, I don't know. Well, has this music been like a melody, or is it more...
It is a melody for sure.
Okay, so I don't know what comes next.
Like Ocarina of Time. Yeah,
Alright,
you don't quite know. If you want, you can make a check to see if you remember what comes next. Would be your action.
Yeah, let's see if I can remember what comes next.
Okay, give me a... I'm going to say performance check, just because your knowledge of music.
Eight.
With an 8, you do not... like, this melody is so foreign to you. It's not... doesn't have the normal flow that you're used to. You're unsure of what notes are going to come next.
Alright, yeah, in that case I will change the tune a little bit and give a little help to Mindir. A lot of hit points.
Well, use your action to try to remember the notes.
Oh, that was my action to do that?
Yep.
Alright,
We rolled 2 8s. Oh,
I know.
God.
that's fine. I guess that's it, because I can't see nobody to give any bardic. That's it.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I have Bardic.
You do have Bardic. Elias, kind of trying your best to keep up the tune. Give me a performance check at disadvantage.
He rolls an 18.
Alright.
That's 23.
So basically what happens is, even in his blindness, he sees a thin blue cord drawing from the sands, and it kind of wraps around his fingers.
As you thought you lost it for a moment, but Elias, your harmonica kind of takes on... It's almost like you're feeling the music as opposed to thinking about it, and it just comes to you naturally. It's clutch.
Come, Elias, don't give up.
Feeling it. You would see the obelisk kind of straighten back up, which will take us to Piotr.
Do I kind of make a save for blindness, or is that not right now?
It is gone at the end of each... Yeah, you can make a save at the end of your turn for the blindness.
Con?
It is a con. You are still blind. Piotr, what are you doing?
He's gonna tell Mindir to get away from those skeletons, and he's gonna sling this one.
He is blind.
Oh, that's right. So he's not gonna do that because he can't see.
He does kind of feel a body next to him, I will say that.
A bear.
A bear and a not-so-bear body.
Alright, I'll try to reach out and stab someone.
Alright, give me an attack at disadvantage.
Steady aim.
Sure, yeah. Take a regular shot. 20's gonna hit. And he does have sneak attack. For 12 points of damage as he makes landing at the backside of this skeleton zombie creature's rib cage. Anything else for... Well, I guess that's it for Piotr. Piotr, give me a con save at the end of his turn.
He's not coming out of this, ever. He's gonna be blind for life.
It only lasts for a minute.
Hey!
He's no longer blind. He has disadvantage on the save.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again. Yeah, okay. That was a good almost moment. That'll take us
He
to
took my nat 20. Bastard.
That'll take us to Big
You
John.
bastard. Big John is going to turn and start running this way, up next to the bear. And he's going to take a smashing, booming blow at this skeleton here.
Alright. Booming it. Kind of infusing the wind along the way. 18 hits. Absolutely. Dealing 12 points of bludgeoning damage as it makes that save. Somehow it is still up. But... And it's also not toppled. As you crack into it, almost like a part of its structure is made of even thicker stone. Rib cages kind of falls apart, but it is still standing. Doesn't make sense.
Alright. That'll be my turn.
That'll take us to Esquire, surrounded by these sand zombies.
Yeah, it's not looking very bueno.
Are we still affected by the blue after our turn?
You are. For this round.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna place my kind of like clench my fist and do a Mario jump as 3 more of me appear as I cast mirror image.
Alright. Classic Mario jump. We don't see enough of it. Splitting images around you.
And then I'm actually gonna use Armor Sense as my bonus action.
Okay.
I just want to like, honestly, I want to focus on this obelisk. That like, does it go deep into the ground?
It goes so deep into the ground. There's an opening below it.
Wow.
Ooh.
So like, so even further past my 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's so cool. Okay.
Almost like the obelisk is blocking the way, or the key, you know, inserted into the whatever hole is down there. Anything else for Esquire? Staying your ground?
Yeah.
And when you do your tremor sense, is that kind of like Toph, stomping the ground, and like the vibrations kind of go? Is that kind of what that's
I mean, in essence, yes, but it's more like Esquire just kind of vibrates. He's like,
Okay. It's
Like, you can hear,
echolocation.
yeah, you can like hear his teeth chattering just because he's shaking.
Okay.
4 of them all chattering.
Yeah. Viv,
Well,
you are up and blinded.
Well, I can sense these two,
You are, or you can.
so
Blind
I'm
sense.
gonna go here. It's blind sight.
Yeah, same thing. Whatever, you know.
Means. Like, how does that even work if I have sand in my eyes?
because sense.
Because you
But I'm
just
gonna attack
kind of feel
This one.
everything. Attacking the one that you had severely damaged previously. Go for it.
Right, it has my hunter's mark still, and I need it.
18's gonna hit. Following along the zombie creature. What is that? 13. It just barely fails its save as bones and stuff like clatter. You can feel it kind of hitting your arms as you slash out.
I quickly turn around and hunter's mark this one
Okay.
and come back down with my offhand.
12 is gonna just hit
4.
for 4 points of slashing damage. Anything else for Viv?
That'll be everything.
Alright, that will take us to these zombies. This guy's gonna lash out at Elias. Getting a 15 to hit.
Man, that's my new AC.
Elias, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And this one will try to... it'll roll for it. It is going to swing out at Esquire.
Honestly, don't even really know how mirror image works.
So you can roll a d20, or you want me to roll it? Entirely up to you.
I'll roll it.
Roll a d20.
I'm using a faster Chromebook.
I think 8 was the DC, so it hits one of your mirror images, and one of them disperses as it does.
I think it still has to roll to hit.
You must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target.
It does still have to roll to hit. Yep, you are correct. Their AC is like 10 or something. Yeah. It got a 19.
Oh, 10
Yeah.
plus dex.
Definitely hits that.
Yeah. Which will end their turn. Taking us to the top of the round with these dusty boys. Let me get this guy going. Ooh.
So now I must roll an 8 or higher.
Yeah.
Nubian? Oh.
Shh. Oh, I forgot to have their thing on whisper. It doesn't matter. Yeah, as you'll see in a second anyways. The dust mephit here, it just breathed its sand. Everybody's determined from the con saves, and the wind blustering around kind of fades. It is still blustery, but not that supernatural bluster. One of them is going to see if it gets his thing back. Actually, we'll see if they both get it back. Neither of them get it back. This guy's going to try to claw out at the bear. Getting a 15 to hit the bear. Which is Duncan.
Sorry, I was muted. Do I use the bear's AC or my own?
The bears. Although there is a
Really?
new way to calculate it. I don't remember what it is. I think it's like 10 plus your wisdom modifier, I think. Whichever is higher. It got a 15 to hit, though.
That hits.
The bear will take 5 points of slashing damage. This guy is going to lash out at Viv, who is blinded, but it doesn't matter because you can see it. Getting a 13 to hit you.
It doesn't hit me.
As a roar of sand kind of sweeps out from the stones nearby, as two kind of jackal-like creatures made entirely of rock and stone emerge nearby. As two Anubians make themselves known.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I can't see it, but I want to see some art.
I mean,
Damn.
yeah, they're dope looking. But as they emerge, one of them, kind of as it steps out, just kind of starts to walk towards this direction and quickly deforms and reforms up here. The other one does the same, only over here. This one starts to kind of spin around as this howling motion. I will need everybody. Actually, it would be just Viv. Well, that's not very smart.
Too late. It's just
Nah,
me.
it'll go this way. It was
Hey.
down. It was down. It appeared here. Gonna go there and reappear up here. As that's better, because at least then it can get Mindir. As sand starts to swirl around, calling for a haboob. And I will need Viv and Mindir to give me a strength save. Strength. Yeah, strength save. Viv, you are good with that 18. Mindir is not so strong, as she is pelted
Who would have thunk?
and restrained. You can see her humming kind of stops. And she will take some damage at the end of the round. But almost like this kind of whirlwind appears 30 feet high, spinning around this creature. The other one will do the same. I will need Duncan and Piotr to give me strength saving throws. Duncan from the bear.
Duncan from the bear.
Piotr is restrained. He is not doing so good. The bear.
Another,
the bear
another
ain't
nat
feeling this
20
shit.
from the bear.
Yeah, bear's king.
King Bear.
Which will actually end their turn, taking us to Doza. This wind swirling about, this kind of funnel, this sand twister, a haboob.
I do not know. This is where we need to be now. And he's gonna run over here.
It is heavily obscured in the area.
And he's going to start kicking this dog in the face.
All right, go kick the dog in the face at disadvantage, because as you enter this
I'll go
area.
normal by using a lucky point.
All right, I do need a strength save as you enter the area.
Is that at normal?
Yes. You are good. You are not getting restrained by this. It's almost like the sandstorm tries to stay still around you, kind of keeping you in place, but you kind of just trudge through it. And yeah, give me a straight roll. 22 will hit. For 6 points of bludgeoning damage, as it doesn't seem to hurt it as much as you were hoping.
Oh. Well.
Well, water.
Look at the turntables.
2 turntables and a microphone. I will use a focus point
Table and a microphone.
All right.
to flurry of blows.
Flurry those blows. 19 is, well, at disadvantage, unless you're using lucky. So 17 will
Nope.
hit.
And then let's go ahead and do this so we don't get
For
confused.
9 points of bludgeoning damage. Again, just kind of pelting into it. It is solid rock. A 7 is going to miss as the wind blustering around just kind of lightly, it heavily obscures your vision.
Alright, that's gonna be my turn.
That will take us to Duncan. Duncan, you're a bear.
I'm a bear.
There's a big jackal creature made of pure stone.
Bear is focused on this sand guy for now.
All right.
Take a bite out of him again.
A bite out of crime.
9 is going to miss as you try to bite onto it. Its legs are missing, and you try to bite in the same spot, and it just kind of hovers up a little further.
I'm a stupid bear. I'm gonna claw attack.
You're a smart bear, smarter than the average bear. 20 is going to hit. For 5 points of slashing damage as it explodes, I will need a Constitution save. Put my dead pile over here. 11 just makes it.
All right.
Anything else for Duncan?
The jackal needs to make a Constitution save too.
It does not.
It's made of rock.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
At the end of your turn, Duncan, I do need a strength saving throw. As this haboob is twisting around you, trying to keep you still.
It's not nice to call it names like that.
That's what it's called. With an 11, Duncan, you would find yourself restrained by the winds as they're just kind of pressing you downward. As now you can really feel the force of it kind of pressing down on you, keeping you there in place.
I can still take actions with restraint though, right?
Absolutely. Your speed is just 0, and attacks you make are at advantage or at disadvantage. Attacks against you are at disadvantage. Or at advantage. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's bad for you, but you can still do things.
All right.
Which will take us to Elias. Elias, blind. You don't hear Mindir humming anymore. Her voice kind of caught in the wind, what little voice she has. And
So
you're blind.
As far as my awareness, can I feel that there's the windstorm or the haboob?
Absolutely,
happening?
yeah. You can feel that surge of wind. In fact, we'll turn up the... There you go.
I will, I'm going to try and just, in the general direction of that wind, I'm going to try and throw a twinkle star.
Okay. Give me an attack at disadvantage. An 11 is going to be a miss, as you don't know what happened, but the rest of you kind of see this twinkle star extend from Elias as it just kind of gets pelted down into the ground by the haboob.
Other than trying to keep this feeling of the harmonica starting to play itself, I'm going to try and keep that feeling as I continue playing music.
Give me a performance check. With an 18. It's almost like the obelisk. You can't tell it, but the rest of you can kind of barely see. Those of you that are not within the haboob can kind of see that the obelisk is kind of twisting, like it's unscrewing itself, lifting up foot by foot, inch by inch, as the obelisk is getting taller. Piotr is restrained and blinded. Elias, give me a con save at the end of your turn.
Thank you.
Elias is still blind. Piotr, blind, restrained, wind keeping him down. What's he doing?
Well, I don't think he was still blind, so he doesn't know that the jackal thing came up. So he's gonna stab for that skeleton boy he was stabbing earlier.
All right. Take an aim. Well, I guess, no, his speed's already 0, so he can't take aim. But he can still make an attack at disadvantage. And he still hits. No sneak attack, unfortunately, but a hit is a hit.
Yeah.
That's the name of a Sopranos episode.
No sneak attack, unfortunately.
No sneak attack. A hit is a hit.
No, I
Oh,
meant
the name of the name of the
whole
episode.
episode was no sneak attack, but a hit is a hit.
As unfortunately, wind makes you sleepy. Get out of here, Dunk. What if it was louder wind?
Yeah, it'd have to be like really kind of like jarring, irritating.
We're just gonna put on Twister 2.
There you go. How about the occasional slamming of one-ton bricks? It unfortunately is still up. The zombie creature. And unfortunately, he is still restrained and blinded. Big John.
Those are both con saves for restrained and blinded?
Well, you don't get out of the restraint unless you try to.
Oh, gotcha.
Big John, you're up. Seeing these two twister-like formations with creatures in the middle of them appear on either side of you, what are you doing?
Okay, Big John here. He,
As Patch is coming in here with a 1 buff for Big John. Patchworks?
oh,
Thanks
you,
for that.
Patchwork. I appreciate that.
Big John
Go
with the
ahead.
1 buff. Thanks,
Hi.
Patch.
Thank you, Patch. Plus the 1.
What are you doing?
John's gonna swing at Mr. Skelly Boy here.
Swing at the Skelly Boy. Let's see it. A 13 hits Skelly Boy. Got 11. So it needs to make a 16. As the Skelly Boy clatters around the area, kind of its bones being swept up and then down, with either almost split apart by the two funnels of wind.
Cool. Then I'm going to action surge. And I'm going to run. Wait, let me measure it out, make sure I should have enough movement.
That kind of sounds like a wind tunnel.
Yeah, he's gonna run around the bear over to the Nubian.
All right, as you
Right here?
run into the space there, give me a strength saving throw.
Good save. Okay.
All right.
And he will attack the Nubian with his maul, doing a booming attack.
Is he action surging?
Yeah, action surge.
All right. It will be at disadvantage because everything in this space here is heavily. Nubian's a great.
Can I use my inspiration?
You can use your inspiration after you roll. It is not beforehand.
Okay.
It is after.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
$18 hits. See, I'm doing you a favor by not using your inspiration.
Good.
18 will hit. It is immune to becoming prone, though, as it stands firm into the ground, but it will take a little bit less than you would hope for damage, as the stone kind of clumps into the side of this creature.
Okay.
And
that'll be the end of my turn.
And I forgot it, but Doza, Duncan, Big John, and Piotr all take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as the sand is just kind of pelting you down. It actually happened at the end of each of your turns.
How was that? I just got back. I'm sorry.
You each take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as the sand is pelting you each down. It happened at the end of each of your turns, but I forgot to do it. So Piotr, Doza...
It happened. It doesn't need to happen. It's okay.
No, I'm doing it now so I don't forget. Because Viv is coming up and seeing them get pelted down. Esquire, what you doing?
Once again, I charge up my Fist of Glory, and I'm gonna send 4 magic missiles to that.
All right.
Inubai there.
Absolutely. Kind of just seeing this jackal-like figure of stone in the middle of this twister.
I don't like all that noise he's making in the dirt. Oh, there we go.
You can almost make out in the wind this low kind of growl and yipping, but it's just the wind making the noise. Pelting him for 13 points of force damage as they all kind of just surge through the wind, not being affected by it, slamming into the stone body. Anything else for Esquire?
No, just kind of focusing on the obelisk, kind of in awe of it as well now.
Alright.
Kind of seeing, like, the wonders that it can hold.
That will take us to Viv. Still blinded in the moment. But you know there's a creature in the middle of this wind.
I'm gonna target that thing first.
Alright.
Scimitar. 18.
18 is gonna hit. For 10 this guy? Not
Yeah,
not
the
the
one that's
Nubian.
marked.
Got you. The marked guy.
Yeah.
For 10 points of force damage, or well, some force, some slashing.
It doesn't blow up. Okay.
It doesn't blow up yet.
Offhand.
With your offhand weapon, 24 absolutely hits.
For 5.
For 5, as it does blow up. You're already blinded, so it doesn't affect you, as you kind of can almost just as it just disperses.
That's it. Oh,
Alright.
I'm gonna Hunter's Mark because it's my, because it
Bonus?
died. Bonus action, the Anubian.
Alright. I would also make sure you note which one is your silver scimitar that you're attacking with.
Oh, it's in my main hand.
Okay.
Yep, my main hand is my silvered.
Fair enough. At the end of your turn, Vivian, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need a strength save.
Okay.
Strength save, you are good. You are not being restrained or pelted by it, but being in this twister.
If I use my bardic inspiration,
It will not save a nat 1.
they will not save in that one. Okay. That's my Hunter's Mark.
As Hunter's Mark disappears. You aren't restrained, though. But you can't focus on your Hunter's Mark as it's pelting you down with wind, and you take 5 points of damage. Taking us to the one zombie remaining. It's going to try to tackle Mindir, as Mindir is restrained. Dealing 7 points of damage as this zombie creature tackles Mindir. She just goes down. You hear this. "Ah!" Ending its turn. Top of the round. No more of these other creatures other than the one skeletal creature that just tackled Mindir as she seemingly is not getting up on her own. Just for flavor, it kind of tackled her. Didn't really move into her space. But these Anubians are going to kind of move forward. Elias, I need a strength saving throw. This Haboob going. Elias, you are restrained. As you can't quite, your harmonica kind of being pushed down, your body being pushed down to the ground. And then it is going to turn around, take one claw out at Viv, and another claw at Elias. Vivian got a 15 to hit.
That's my DC. That's my AC.
Elias got a 16 to hit.
Yep.
As you each take 8 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Over here, who hit this guy? A couple of you guys. It's going to take a claw out at Nobody. It's going to disappear as it kind of sinks below the earth and reappears over here. Duncan, you're no longer restrained. As the wind doesn't pelt you down anymore, I do need Esquire to give me a strength saving throw.
Strength. Oh, my spells.
Oh, does it take thunder damage for move? Oh, it's teleported. Teleport.
Yep. You are
15.
not restrained by it. It will then take one claw out at Piotr and another claw at Esquire. Against Piotr, got a 22. Against Esquire, got a 7, so it didn't even hit your illusions. But Piotr is getting hit for only 4 points of slashing damage.
Don't I have to roll?
It has to hit first, so it gets nothing.
Gosh.
So even if it would have hit you or the illusions, it still misses. But these twisters kind of converging in the center here. Doza, you are up.
Can I kick that dog? I'll use lucky because it's still obscured, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give myself a normal attack on the first one.
All right. A 16 hits. For a little bit of damage, you kind of nick it a little bit, as Patch is also going to give Elias some Watcher's inspiration here.
Wow, Patches.
Patch coming in with the buffs.
Thanks,
Patches
Patch.
a Houlihan.
And then it gets 2 more with the flurry of blows.
All right. An 11 is going to miss. At 13 just hits. For 9 points, as you kind of pelt a little bit more of this stone off of its body.
Alright, that's Doza's turn.
Doza, at the end of your turn, I need a strength save, and you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Doza, you are restrained. Which will take us to Duncan, the bear.
The bear. The bear. Sorry. I'm still. I'm still restrained, right?
You are not. It moved away from you.
It moved away from me.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So first of all, I don't see the bear on the stream. That doesn't matter, but I just wanted to note it. Second of all, I think that Duncan would kind of turn around to follow where this boob character was going. See Mindir hit in the dirt and drop form.
Mm-hmm.
And cast a healing word.
Okay.
Wait, is it a bonus action to...
It is a bonus action to drop form.
Shit. Then I am going to cast Healing Spirit near her.
Okay.
And I want to kind of get... if it's... I've never used it before, so let me just give
it takes up a 5-foot square, and you can place it on someone, essentially.
So, yeah, let's do Elias and
place
Mindir.
it on one person.
Let's place it on Mindir, and hopefully Elias can get in there.
All right. What does your healing spirit look like?
It's probably going to look like again, starry form. Stars kind of emerge from my body and kind of and take the form of kind of me, but in a star shape. So kind of like if I was completely made of stars.
Okay.
And just kind of glide over and center around
Fair
her
enough.
and kind of like give Mindir a big hug.
And when she starts her turn there at the bottom of the round, she is getting hurt very bad. If she makes it that long.
Hope she does, because that was all I could really do.
All right, staying put.
No. No, I'm probably going to try to move over here and get a line of sight with everybody.
All right. Yeah, there we go. I can do a little aura with them. For the sand. Fair enough.
So the bears are gone.
The bear's gone. That'll take us to Elias. Restrained. Blinded. Got a kazoo in one hand.
It's a harmonica.
Same
Thank
thing.
you very much.
Close enough. It's just a sideways kazoo. We all know that.
Hey, kazoos can only make one sound.
That's what you
Harmonica.
think.
Harmonicas?
But you don't know how to kazoo.
All right.
Kazoo with the best of them.
Yeah, kazoos are fun.
Mindir has stopped humming entirely. And all you hear is wind around you. What do?
All right. Would I be able to use an action to clear my eyes, or do I have to rely on the con save?
You can use your action to clear your eyes.
Yeah, I should have done that last time. That's I'll do.
Alright. Give me a con save. I'll say at advantage for doing it. Hey, you don't need advantage. You clear your eyes.
All right.
And you kind of this wind pushing you down as you kind of can barely make out the form of Mindir being tackled by this skeletal zombie creature. And there's a figure in this whirlwind in front of you on either side of you coming towards you.
All right. When does Mindir act in initiative?
Initiative 0.
All right. Then I will end my turn there. Keep on playing music.
Keep on playing music. Okay, give me it will be a disadvantage because you are restrained. Just give me a performance at disadvantage. With an 11.
I think that I start playing and I imagine myself just performing in front of a crowd, and I feel that we're not alone here, and I feel this
Like someone's watching.
presence. That something's watching me.
Alright. Roll that d6.
It always feels like.
With a 5. Okay, so for a total of 16. You can almost see behind you that obelisk kind of tilt as light starts to flash from it. And actually, this might be the first time you guys would notice now. All these runes across the sides of this obelisk are starting to lightly glow as it is spinning. It corrects itself, and it starts spinning upward. And you can just start to make out cracks of darkness below it. I guess I was going to ask if you're staying put. Of course you are. You're
Of course
restrained.
I am.
Piotr.
But it seems like we can start to go in, though.
Not yet. It's
Not
almost there. But you do take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you end your turn there.
Ow.
Piotr.
Not looking good.
Restrained. Blinded. Sand whirlwind all around him. What's he going to try to do? Doza, you might be muted. Doza.
Oh no, he's gonna punch and kick things.
Not Doza, Piotr.
Oh, well, Piotr, he's gonna... He doesn't know what's going on because he's been blind now.
He's
And
been
that
blind for
skeleton's
so
gone.
long. You can try to rub it from his eyes, giving him an advantage on the save, but he's also being kind of pelted down.
Can he try to escape?
He certainly can. It is a strength save. Or not a strength save, it's athletics, but same thing for him. I think. He might actually have athletics.
He does.
He does, so it'd be +2 to that.
Boom.
Yeah. No, this wind's keeping him down. As I ran over my foot with my chair. Yeah.
Bonus action, hide.
Uh,
Like crouch down, hide.
Sure.
No.
Yep. Oh no, I cannot do anything.
Oh no, I suck.
That'll take us to Big John.
Okay. That bear's not there anymore, right?
That bear's not there anymore. If you reload your page, you won't see the bear. 'Cause I don't see the bear.
Oh. Okay. And Big John's just gonna cut a corner here and get up nice and cozy with Mr. Skelly boy here,
Okay.
right in between him. And he's gonna do the classic booming attack.
Alright. Give me a strength save at the start of your turn. Or as you enter the area.
Okay.
Booming onto the skeleton.
Yes.
You are good. An 8, which actually is a 9, does hit the skeleton.
Oh. Cool.
/ zombie. As it takes 13 points of damage. As you just clobber into the skeleton as it's starting to get on top of Mindir, just clawing at her. Anything else for Big John?
And, no, that'll be the end of his turn.
Alright. Esquire. Big John takes 5 points of damage at the end of his turn.
Esquire, not. Is there any like strength saves I need to do at the start of my turn now?
It's at the end of your turn. Or the first time you enter it.
Wait, but this boy is right next to me.
Yeah, there's 2 boys next to you. One of them's a dog boy, the other's a skelly boy.
How's this dude looking in front of me?
Looks like he's made of rock. The skeleton or the Anubi? This guy you can't see. You can barely see. It's heavily obscured.
I can feel him.
You can feel him, but you can't feel his health.
I can feel you all around me. Okay, bring back some flyleaf, if anyone knows that reference.
Yeah, oh yeah. Wiley.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna do a
Oh yeah.
That is true. Big John would have advantage on these saves. He's not.
No,
restrained.
he lost it.
Oh, gotcha.
It was the healing spirit.
Thank you. Esquire, what you doing?
yeah, magic missile going in. I'm gonna send 2 at this guy and then 1 at the
All right.
first person. Oh, is Mindir down? Oh.
Yep.
That's scary. I don't want to lose the old lady just yet. That's sad. Okay, first 2 going at the guy in front of me.
Okay. For
Last
9
one going
points
to the
of
other guy.
damage.
Come in. I mean, it's good. but
It
it's
is
just-
good that you do damage, because as that last one hits, that sandstorm fades right there. Around the one on the right.
Sweet.
As it fades and you can see this perfect sculpture of almost like a jackal humanoid creature. And you can see the muscles and the sinew in the stone that it's made of.
Fist of Glory! Okay. I'm heavily obscured.
You are.
So I'm going to walk this way.
Okay.
And then
It will take an
walk-
attack against you at disadvantage.
Sure.
Because why not? Getting an 11 to hit.
Yeah, totally misses. Because mage armor.
Well, but it might have, if you roll a d20 to see if it hits one of your duplicates.
Okay, so now You're telling me two different things. Do I have to roll d20 period?
Roll a d20 period to see if it's attacking you or one of the duplicates.
Okay, so should I start doing that if I get attacked at all? It hits a duplicate then.
Okay.
Duplicate gone.
So you got one duplicate left.
Okay.
But as you walk away from this guy, he does not need to do disadvantage. Go ahead and
yes.
roll. Go and roll the d20 for your duplicate.
It'll hit the duplicate.
It'll hit the duplicate, as you got an 18 to hit.
Sweet! Duplicate's gone! And I'm just gonna continue walking this way.
Alright.
Mandir! I'll make it known that she looks in trouble of some kind.
This skeleton was on top of her when it lashed out at you.
One of the dog creatures are down! And I'll end my turn.
Alright. Taking us to Viv. Still
Is
blinded.
this the one that's down?
Neither of them are down.
Oh.
This one's tornado is gone.
Oh,
Wait,
he was
can't actually
concentrating. I thought.
Yes, they were concentrating.
Oh, I see.
I can actually see her.
Yeah, you can tell her body's on the ground there.
But wasn't she healed?
There's a spirit there for when her turn comes.
I see. Well, I don't, but I
Yeah, you don't see the spirit.
Viv is going to move over here. She knows there's a skeleton next to her.
Mm-hmm. And there's also like kind of a pillar between you and... Yeah, the skeleton's already made its attack opportunity.
Oh, can I reach Mandir from here?
I would say it'd be a struggle, but you can certainly try.
Then I'm going to go around the pillar. So, yeah, leaving the thing.
It will make an attack against you. Getting an 8 to hit.
It misses. And I will reach down and cure wounds.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me 2d20s real quick.
2d20s?
Yeah.
1
Okay.
and 9.
So because Vivian walked into the spirit space, it says the first time.
She's not walking into its space. She's the thing's over Mandir. She's just reaching down. She's not entering in that way.
So this thing can only is for one creature.
Correct.
Only.
Per round, I think. Or actually, no. I think it's just standing there, and whoever walks through
says
it.
5-foot cube.
Yeah. So whoever walks through it. So it's taking up Mandir's space.
But what's the point of that, though? If no one can see it, then no one knows it's there.
You can move the
She can't
spirit.
see it because she's blind.
I can move it over people.
Yeah, you can move it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
And people can run
People
through
can
it.
walk it. Yeah.
But Mandir kind of
Treat it like a healing car wash.
as she just kind of without missing a beat reaches out towards the obelisk and starts humming. Anything else for Viv?
Good job. Keep it up. And I will expend a hunter's mark on that. Actually, no, I won't, just in case I get hit.
Alright.
That's it.
That will take us to the zombie skeleton here. It is going to, as it's clambering over Mandir, it reaches out and tries to claw towards Elias. Getting an 18 to hit.
Yeah, 18 was gonna hit.
As Elias, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Just enough to hurt you. At which point, we'll end its turn, taking us to the bottom/top of the round. Mandir will get healed.
Mandir, move. Get out of here. I'll use a inspiring movement.
She's not going anywhere. She continues humming as she presses her hand up against the wall there, or the obelisk. You would hear in your head, "Oh, almost there."
Do I expend a bardic on that?
You don't have to.
Okay.
But that will take us to the Anubian. This one is going to lash out once at Mindir, once at Elias. Getting 11s with both, somehow missing both Elias and Mindir. This other one, though, is going to leave the space there. Doza can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like, as the sandstorm travels with it. An 8 is going to miss, as you are no longer restrained once it leaves your space there. Neither is Piotr. I forgot to do a con save for Viv at the end of your turn.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah. I do need a strength save from both Elias and Big John.
I got a 15.
Alright.
I used
got
up
a-
that bardic.
There you
I have
go.
a -1.
I see that. And Big John, strength save.
1 second. I'm just gonna roll a d20 because
Fair
I
enough.
actually closed up my character sheet whenever you rolled. Reloaded.
You're good.
+5. Yeah.
It is going to claw out once at Elias and once at Big John. Elias getting a 23 to hit, Big John getting a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
I will shield.
As Elias takes 7 points of slashing damage, Big John
Oh.
casts shield as it just kind of blocks his claw from scratching against you, ending its turn.
I'm holding on.
Elias is hurt as fuck. Taking us to
holding
Doza.
on.
Your go.
All
Doza,
right.
what you
So
do?
I'm not a fan of that tornado thing
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
So I'm gonna run all the way the fuck around here.
Going
Outside
around
of
the obelisk, I take it.
Yep. Yeah. I have, plenty of movement to do that
Infinite.
Using your feline agility.
if I need to, because that's probably what I probably would. Yeah, because I'm gonna
Yeah.
hit this
See,
dealio
real quick.
twice. Well,
Yes, Big John.
Would he have taken that thunder damage because he moves?
You hit the skeleton last time. The skeleton
Oh,
did not. The skeleton did not move.
I got you. My bad. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. Doza.
yep. Another dog to punch.
10 is going to be a
Miss.
miss. 20 is going to be a hit. It'll take a little bit of bludgeoning damage. And see
And
its
that'll be my
form
turn.
start cracking a little bit. Taking us to
Leave here,
Dunk.
dog.
All right. Bonus action. I want to move the healing spirit over Elias,
Alright.
and he has to wait till the end of his turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or when he passes, or the beginning of his turn, I think, actually.
Okay.
I think it's like
Or
when
starts.
they pass their turn or something like that. I don't know.
Starts its turn there.
There you go.
Okay. You're not gonna last that long. But can I shoot a guiding bolt at this this thing by Mindir?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Kind of right by that tornado bursting.
Oh fuck.
Nat 1, as your guiding bolt arcs around and gets swirled up into the tornado next to it and just kind of slams into the ground. Anything else for Dunk?
Hold on, Elias.
That will take us to Elias's. Dunk, if you want to go ahead and roll the healing that Elias gets. Elias, you get 4 healing. Being pelted down, you are restrained. Kind of wind swirling about in your eyes. You can't see much around you. but you do feel the presence of your brother's starlight as you get healed for 4.
I'll add a little bit of starlight myself as I cure wounds myself.
All right.
2nd level.
One more time. Or 2 more D8. Well, that's not adding your charisma, so add 3 to that.
All right.
So you get 11.
That's all right. All right, now hopefully we can get in here pretty soon. Continue playing music.
Give me a performance check. At disadvantage, because you are restrained. With a 20, as you're kind of playing this harmonica, the instrument noise starts to change, and you can hear other instruments kind of join in along the wind. The creatures before you, their eyes, each of them kind of, if they have eyes or don't have eyes, kind of look up in the direction, and just kind of all of them, the skeleton just drops right there. The 2 Anubis-like creatures disappear and sink into the ground as they look like they're going for a running away from the area. The obelisk juts up as you actually would see light emanating from that darkened area below that previously was dark. You do see light emanating from it as the 2nd platform, or the 2nd tier of there, you can kind of see how it's kind of split into 2 seconds. The 2nd tier kind of scoots backwards as the upper portion kind of raises up, floating above this hole in the ground, as you see what looks to be a green-lit staircase descending below. Wind still kind of shifting about, but not quite as powerful, as the creatures fade away and sink into the ground. That's going to be where we're going to take our little 5-10 minute break. So we'll pick up here in a few in this desolate landscape with an opening to what might lie below this obelisk, with half of it floating and the other half kind of moved and stretched to the other side. Yeah, a break was definitely needed. We'll take our break here. You guys are alive. Mindir is alive for now. Piotr is still blinded for a moment, as is Viv, but Viv has blind sight. I almost said blind sense again. But yeah, stick around, folks. We'll be back here in a few minutes, and yeah, we'll see you in a bit. All right, folks, we are back in it, and last we left off, our troop had arrived at this obelisk that Mindir was wanting to show you guys. Kind of showing Elias some symbols on it, seemed like music symbols, and Elias just started playing. As he started playing, Mindir kind of tried to hum along. Oh, she's missing a tongue. Creatures, stonish kind of skeletons, arose from the ground. Wind swirled about as sand mephits assaulted you, and then 2 kind of jackal-headed stone statues appeared to try to stop whatever you guys were doing. And it turned out you were opening up a way underneath the obelisk. As the obelisk top half lifted up, the bottom half kind of slid out, revealing a dimly lit, glowing interior of greenish blue light. Stairs leading down. Mindir breathing hard.
Could I quickly jump through that healing spirit?
I was going to say, Duncan was going to yell at people to
Yeah.
jump through it.
8 more uses of it or something?
I have no idea.
Piotr needs to do it.
I'll move over to Mindir and I'll take the eyes and I'll put them in her hands and I'll tell her that I think you still need these.
It's only gonna be up for a minute. If anyone needs healing, jump into that spirit.
I'll jump into it.
And you can do it for a number of times equal to 1 plus your ability modifier, so you got 3 times. Or you got 2 more times. So who's getting the 4, who's getting the 5?
I took the 4, so I said it first.
Okay.
Then I'll take the 5.
Sure.
Alright.
What does
We get
Piotr
4.
want to
Can I
do?
use
4
second wind
uses.
He's
out
an
of combat?
NPC.
4 uses really sucks. Anyway,
That's pretty
It's
good.
because it was OP. They had.
I know.
They did nerf it, yeah, for sure.
Super nerfed it.
Well, it's not going to be a druid spell soon, so have fun with that. But with the way open, Piotr's like, oh, I couldn't see for very long. That was horrible. Oh my God, what happened to the obelisk? It's floating there. As he just kind of stares up in amazement.
It appears we have completed the ritual that we needed to.
Yeah, you guys hear my music?
You can use second wind out of combat.
Is this safe? Should we? Is this desecration of some kind? We need to be very careful what we do.
This seems to be the word. Right, Mindir?
She just kind of nods as she's almost fully healed herself from the healing you guys did. Actually, she is fully healed. And she just starts walking down the stairs.
It opened for us, Vivian.
Yep, I'm gonna follow her down the stairs, like
Yep.
immediately, like try to be almost in front of her, so that
add 4 to that, Big John. Because you're level.
What's that?
Add 4 to that
Oh,
from
yeah,
your level. Not the one. The one buff is gone
Gotcha.
as a minute has passed. But yeah, Mindir starts going down the stairs. Doza goes after her.
I
Dude,
will
and
follow
then,
after Doza.
like kind
because-
of like do a little wall run and get in front of her so that things don't attack her.
She just kind of gets
Immediately.
taken aback as you walk in front of her. She's not using the eyes either.
She has them though.
She's got them, but she doesn't have them out to look. She's just kind of walking down as if she knows this place.
Right behind
Okay.
her.
You must be more careful, or you will be killed.
Okay, Vivian was very unsure about going down there, and then she just like immediately ran down there.
I need to make sure Doza doesn't do anything stupid.
You can't hear me.
She doesn't even. She says that as she's running in.
Do the rest of you guys follow suit?
Yes.
Of
I have not
course.
done anything stupid in a while. I am protecting Mindir.
As you start to head down, that green light starts to dissipate. It was sourceless, the wind behind you becoming more and more distant as it is just a darkened, pitch black stairway going down.
And everyone loses sight of Vivian.
Trying to remember the music for this one. We'll do this one for now.
Is there any light sources?
There is no light sources down here. It is pitch black once you get past the opening of greenish teal colored light.
So Big John can't see.
And neither can Piotr.
And neither can Piotr. Piotr will light a torch.
Ugh, damn it.
I cannot see in the dark. I am sorry I do not have elven eyesight, but it is dark down here. I do not dwell in crypts. And when I visit, I bring my own light.
Yeah.
And he doesn't sleep in his own coffin?
I guess Big John would light his torch as well.
Alright. I'll lighten it up. The stairs descend 50, 60, 80, 90. Goes to like about at least a couple 100 feet down as you were just descending straight. They are steep stairs too.
Should we take a short rest on these stairs? It seems like they're going down quite a long time.
We can.
I have a
Well,
feeling
Yes,
that
personally, I
Mandir,
would like to rest for a moment to gather my strength.
I have
for
a feeling
fights.
Mandir will not hold her horses.
She will if we
I can
hold her
make
down.
sure she does. Yeah. Oh, I can spit on her.
You can see a landing after about 150 feet down there. Those of you with dark vision can see past it, and there does appear to be a landing down there.
I don't know. The staircase seems pretty safe.
Look, I'm gonna look for traps.
Give me a perception check as you kind of glance around.
Perception.
The 12 seems fine. Oddly enough, there's no dust or dirt on these stairs. It is clean.
Wand of
That.
Secrets.
Oh, that's yeah.
Using
I
it
got
on the
that.
stairs?
Towards the down landing.
Are you going to the landing? Because landing is like further down. Wand of Secrets only sees things 30 feet away.
Okay, well, I'll wait till we get down there.
Okay.
So we're gonna sit on the steps and take a short rest.
That's what I want.
I'm cool with that.
Like
yeah,
30 feet
that's
away
fine.
from the landing?
Yeah.
Hey, it's its own natural stairs, a natural chair. We'll be fine. I'm okay being cautious.
I will put an alarm at the base of the stairs.
Mindir keeps walking forward.
No, Mindir, hold on.
Big John grabs her, like
Aye.
lightly, with like half the strength.
Give me an athletics check.
She will resist him.
Gotta remember, she's not just an old lady.
With a 10, she slips past you, gives you this look on her face like, what are you doing? Doesn't say anything, and marches forward.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna follow.
I follow her.
Ugh.
I wasn't
Okay.
planning on staying anyways, because I had a feeling she wasn't going to.
As she gets to the bottom of the landing, she just kind of gestures out. You can see this large room, maybe 40, 50 feet wide at some points, darkened. You can see this faint glow on one side of the walls here. This is a kind of ovular shaped room with the stairs kind of coming out onto one side. And you, at the where that little bit of light is coming from, you would see this large bird-like statue, almost like a totem, flat, kind of pressed up against the wall. Bits of it seem broken, but it does have, looks to be a pair of eyes and a large beak. And atop its head looks to be some sort of mask and a pair of bells on either side. With, yeah, stands
Is
maybe
it
about 15 feet
alive?
tall.
How far from us is it?
At like 20 feet.
Wand of Secrets.
To the right of the statue, seems like that wall there is hiding something.
And I want to say that when I use my Wand of Secrets, I say Wand of Secrets, so everyone knows that I'm using it.
Loudly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of echoes in the small chamber here. Mindir kind of looks at you and gestures to the statue.
No, actually, to the right of the statue, there's something with that wall. We should investigate.
If you could see her eyes, she's rolling them.
Can I cast mending on the statue?
There are no pieces.
You said there were broken pieces.
There are broken bits. They are missing. As you
missing.
try to walk up to the statue and look at it, it's actually missing some pieces.
Can I investigate the wall that the wand?
Absolutely. Give me an investigation check.
Did it work?
It didn't. It
There we
did.
go.
With a 15.
Oh, two of them.
Well, I'm going to take the first one. With a 15, you would notice some slight grooves in the wall, as if it could move. But you're uncertain about how to make it happen.
Big John, try to move the statue. Push it towards me on this side.
I'm gonna take a
Aye,
rock.
aye.
I'm gonna take a rock out of my pocket and try and toss it at one of the bells on the statue.
Okay.
Should we do that? Should
Big
we all
John
back
will.
up first before you do that?
You go to throw it, and before it hits the statue, it disappears.
The
Mm.
hell?
Big John is going to try to push the
Check my
statue
pocket.
towards the...
It's in your pocket. Big John, this statue probably weighs a good 3-4 tons.
Jeez.
And it is flat against the wall and the floor.
Before him.
I will tell you right now, there's no way to move
Oh.
this.
Yeah, I can't move this at all. It's about, it weighs about as much as building.
Okay, maybe there's a way to move it then.
I'll saddle up to Mundir. Mundir, what's next?
She gestures to the statue. As Doze is just kind of sitting down trying to get a short rest. Piotr will join him.
I think Bindir has
Yeah.
forgotten that she can speak to us instead of just...
I'll go and inspect the statues.
All right, give me an investigation check.
I want to use important, Steven. Only him and Tyler know why that's funny. Okay. And...
Well, with a 16, looking it over.
It's actually 18, because I have a expertise in it,
Oh,
right?
yes. You do. With an 18. 16 works too. But looking over the statue, you would notice some writing in an odd language across the base of it.
If everyone will give me time, I can,
And you would also
cast
know some
ritual.
arcane scripture along the sides and along the bells.
I'll actually go ahead and, because Absorb Elements doesn't exist,
We don't have to
I
play that way
chose-
right now. You have what's on your character sheet.
Yeah, but I went ahead and swapped over and put Identify as my
Prepared spell.
one of my prepared spell, and that way, instead of taking a longer time, I'll just cast Identify.
Okay.
I'll even give it the blurbs.
The statue holds an entity. And I would say you'd be able to figure out it can't be released until it is put back together. But that doesn't tell you what the writing does.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You'll all see, instead of like the long ritual that Esquire usually does to identify objects, he'll just take the pearl, touch it to the statue, and begin muttering some words for about a minute. And he'll just say, "Wow, there's a being trapped."
Well, that would explain why it's so heavy.
Well, we don't want to release the being, I'm assuming.
It's usually not a good outcome when you release things.
Did you say it's got a bird head? Like what
A
does it look
large
like again?
bird head. But it looks like it has some sort of mask sitting on top of its head.
And it's otherwise human.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
So this is likely one of the children.
Maybe.
Can I do some sort of check to confirm whether or not
I'll begin ritually casting.
There's no way to
It would
confirm
just-
what's in there.
whether or not this statue looks like the descriptions of the one of the child's octopod?
I would say no check necessary. Like a humanoid-ish statue, bird-like head. Yeah, why not?
I'll begin ritually casting comprehend languages.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Does he tell us that he's doing that?
He just starts down.
It's very obvious that I'm casting a ritual.
Well, if we're taking a short rest, Big John will take a short rest. But if not,
A short rest is an hour. But what is Mindir doing?
She's just pointing at the
she's
statue.
just pointing at the statue. She looks like
Not
she's
saying
just waiting.
anything.
Does
Not
the sta-
helping.
Does the statue look like it's not arranged in the right way?
No,
Are
it's
there-
perfectly centered
It's
in the
missing
room.
pieces.
It is missing pieces.
So I guess I'm going to look around the room for pieces.
It is clean.
So the room is clean?
The room is clean. No dust, no debris anywhere.
This is the only thing in the room. There's no.
This is the only thing in the room.
No passageways anywhere else.
No.
And the Wand of Secret only showed us that the statue moves.
Did not show you that the statue moves. It showed you that
Well-
next to the statue, the wall next to it, there is a secret there. And you looked and it's like, oh, the wall can move next to it.
The
Did you
wall
tr-
can move next to it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you try moving the wall?
Oh, the wall. I thought it was like indicated that the statue
No,
was
there's
being moved.
grooves in the wall, almost as if it could move.
Oh. Okay, I'll
I'm
try to
sorry.
move it. Yeah.
You try to push on it and pull it different directions. It's not going anywhere.
What are you doing over there, Viv?
Well, I looked at it closer, and it's not the statue that moves. It's this wall. It apparently it looks like it moves.
Big John will say, "Let me see that for a second," and he'll investigate it to
Give
see
me.
if he could find which way.
I mean, it was already
way it can-
investigated, but yeah, give me an investigation check. It'll be a higher DC. Yeah, you're not sure if it can move. But if she points out the grooves, they're like, there are grooves there, but there's no sign of the wall sliding any direction.
There's no
No,
slots for
pushing
anything.
or
No slots for anything.
pushing doesn't do anything.
Pushing doesn't do anything.
So I think then the statue opens the door, I would think. But how?
As you see Elias start to climb up the statue to get on its head. I want to
Elias!
take a look at that mask. Is it
The
removable?
mask is probably like 10 feet wide.
Oh, it's
And
that
like
big.
it is super wide.
What kind of bird?
Like an eagle.
Can I
Or-
make
or a hawk.
Can I make a hawk sound from my bird staff?
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
No.
You guys hear this hawk noise echo in the room here. Nothing happens.
If I get up closer to the bells, is there anything in them? Do they seem like they move?
Give me an investigation check. The 17, as you're kind of looking at it, the bells do look like they move, but there's nothing in them to ring. Like, they're missing the ringer boys. I don't know what that part of the bell's called.
It's like the bell's uvula.
Yeah,
I think it's like
the thing that hits the sides of the bell.
Well,
it's
I'm gonna
clanger.
Use the hammer.
start my short rest.
Okay.
Sit down next to Piotr, and
Clapper.
Doza
Clapper.
cat.
Is it the clapper or the hammer?
It's a
As he's just
clapper.
kind of resting along one of the walls with like the torch kind of in between his legs as they're crossed, just to kind of create the light. But a few minutes pass. Esquire. The words at the bottom of it are freedom.
And that's what he'll mutter after the ritual. It's freedom.
As
Oh,
you
that's
say, as
suspicious.
you say freedom,
Damn it.
the wall where you had seen those grooves, like the wall moved, disappears. Like just kind of fades away as you see a low rumbling in the statue. Just kind of vibrates ever so lightly for a brief moment. And that wall
Wait.
disappears. You can see a low set of stairs delving deeper and rooms beyond.
It's not ominous whatsoever.
See, everyone, just give me some time to do my magics.
What's the Elvish word for friend?
Ami. C'est
Yeah,
ami.
Yeah, she's right.
Me? I thought it was melon. Okay,
It is.
What do you
is
think it was?
melon.
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 And
No.
and lower.
If anyone gives me a melon, they're my friend.
Mona-
I will
Mo-
join everyone in
Mona
a
me?
short rest.
What's Mindy you're doing now that this thing opened up?
She's sitting at the steps, kind of back here. I don't have her token here, but she's here.
She's chilling.
She's just chilling, waiting.
Chilling too.
We're
Okay.
taking a short rest.
Drink some water, bandage some wounds.
Yes, short rest.
All right.
If you all allow
Can
us,
I-
even.
Can I use this time to cast Find Familiar?
Got components?
I don't
He,
need
he
'em.
doesn't need them as a druid.
Oh, let's go.
You absolutely can.
Does that mean I don't get a short rest though?
Arcane.
Yes, I believe
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is it an hour for him to cast it?
Mhm.
I see.
Or no,
He
actually, I
gets
think it's
a
actually
slot.
quicker.
No, it's an hour.
Well, but if you look under your druid
so. Ugh.
bit,
Yuck.
Oh, seriously? I didn't know that.
Hey.
wild companion, an action.
Are you kidding? This whole time?
Yeah, it's just an action.
God,
Uses
you're
a wild
shit.
shape.
Oh yeah, but it also doesn't last as long, right?
It disappears when you finish a long rest.
Oh, it's way better than it used to be.
Yep.
All right, Skillet's back, yo.
Skillet.
Yep, Skillet. Here's Skillet.
As you make some
Skeletal
bones kind of clatter. I didn't mean to move you guys. Sorry.
And I'm gonna get.
I meant to move
Yep.
myself. Because I'm, you know, that's how I can get rid of the duplicates. I don't know if you see two skillets.
Then I did it at the end of my long rest.
End of your short rest.
Oh, sorry.
All right. You know, if you did it at the beginning of your short rest, you get those wild
shapes back. You can
But it-
game the system.
Wait, no, but I said I got a short rest. It doesn't matter when I short rest, right?
Well,
Yeah,
if
but
you
if
use your
you-
wild shape first, you get your wild shapes back on a short rest.
Right, but
Doing the short rest. and
So
then
so
use
if
the
you
wild
do the
shape.
short
Because
rest
at
and
the
then
end
use a
of
wild
yeah,
shape,
you're
you'll be
out of
down
wild
one.
shape.
but wait, find familiar
Plus a
Counts-
wild shape.
it counts as a wild shape?
It uses
it
a wild
costs.
shape, yeah. Or you can use a
Yeah.
spell slot.
Oh my god, I am learning so much. Okay, so I think I get one wild shape back after a short rest.
Oh, that's right. They did change that. You're right.
So
So you'll
I did
you'll
use
have one regardless. Yeah.
right. Okay.
Gotcha.
Unless you use a spell slot for it.
Well, then it's a spell slot.
Yeah.
Don't get that back.
I need my spell slots.
But
Spells.
getting this short rest on. Doza, don't forget to roll for Piotr.
And level him up.
I'll level him up later. He's fine.
I know, I was kidding.
He only gets a feat. He's
It's
probably
only a
he's
feat.
probably gonna take like alert or some shit.
Skill expert.
Sharpshooter.
Nah.
Yeah, give it
Sharpshooter
NPC.
with a slingshot.
Maybe
That
he'll
would
take
be
he'll take
crazy.
he'll take Dungeon Delver. Something
I
like
think
that.
so.
I'll
I
level him
can
up before
see.
next time.
Yeah, you got it. Well, mon dear, thank you for bringing us this far.
She nods.
Are you not coming with us from here on out?
She looks comfortable.
She does look comfortable. As she kind of like just takes a couple of deep breaths in, looks up to the darkened stairs, and then kind of looks towards the statue. She'll speak in your heads. Leading you here was all I needed. All we needed.
That sounds very suspicious.
It really does.
Also,
through us like this midair.
a guide always goes the entire way to make sure that the people they are guiding make it home safe.
She
I
didn't
cannot
promise
stay
us
with you
this.
the entire time.
What?
That is not
Would it-
my destiny. Not my fate.
She brought us to the obelisk, as she
Are you-
said.
Are you going home now?
I think so.
Mon dear,
I
So
hate that.
this is goodbye then?
Maybe. Maybe not.
What exactly do you expect us to find down here?
Fate.
freedom.
A chance at freedom, yes. Hopefully.
You could give us more than that. You just said that you brought us here for that you needed us, like you and someone else. So you clearly know more than you are saying, and you're being very cryptic, and I do not like that.
I do not guide the words. They guide me. And maybe they will guide you.
What words?
The words you will hear. They are not for my ears.
But you know where these words are coming from?
She'll kind of like glance towards the statue.
Okay, so who's inside that fucking statue? You know.
I do not know a name. I do not know its power. Knowledge. Knowledge lies in the statue. A chance at freedom.
I am smart enough.
Is it a friend? Is it to be trusted?
It is neither friend nor foe, but a creature of truth.
And certainly in our depth if we set it free.
I do have one question, not quite related to all of this. Mindir, how did you lose your eyesight and your tongue?
I found this place. I
And
saw
the
what I shouldn't. I
so
spoke of it when I shouldn't have.
and did you lose your eyes and mouth after you visited this place, like or did you lose them here? Like, are we going to lose our eyeballs? Is what I'm asking.
I hope not.
Okay.
I think we just gotta keep hush about what we find here.
Find your
Who-
fate.
Who exactly cut your tongue? Was it that stupid guy at the river
I have a
crossing?
feeling it was Octopod.
It was not.
It was not the guy or Octopod.
Neither.
Oh.
Was it
So was it-
yourself?
No.
Okay, so
Inside check. Okay.
So who was it? Or what?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh God, why me?
We got her to.
Because you're the one asking.
Yeah, I am the one asking. I'm the only one
So-
asking questions.
someday you're gonna play a charisma character.
Hey, I just asked a bunch of shit from her, and I didn't roll.
This is
But I
more.
just
This
kinda-
is
I
more.
also-
This is
I
more
also-
private.
And I also gave up.
Mm-hmm.
When we first met her, we did all kinds of insight to see if she was human, and I remember, like, she's a
There's no illusion magic on. She's not faking her wits. We just know that there's something not totally human about her.
all right.
That's probably not enough to convince her.
And she'll kind of take the hat off and hold it out.
Duncan runs up. Thank you for sparing me the embarrassment of
Asking for
asking for it back.
Well, you don't hear that, but she just kind of smiles.
It just like makes noises.
As Duncan, you forget that she can also read thoughts with it.
Oh, that's right. This whole
Surface
time,
thoughts.
she has been reading our surface thoughts.
I forgot that, or do I remember all
Is
of a
that
sudden?
why
No,
she's been so
I'm just saying,
kind in this one?
Duncan forgot it. I don't know.
we all forgot.
You all forgot it. But she knew you wanted it.
I'll put it back on. Oh, you're saying that she knew that I wanted it back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Okay.
thought about it.
That's right.
She smiles and kind of continues sitting on the steps.
Hey, it looked better already.
I'll put it on, and
What is she thinking, Duncan?
I need to attune to it again. I think.
It doesn't work on her.
It doesn't work on her. You tried.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, remember?
Oh,
Can't read her thoughts. That's why it was so important for us to give it to her.
has no thought.
No, it's not. Okay. Binder came back for a moment, I think.
Maybe she's right. Maybe she has no thoughts. The thoughts are being projected through her by something else.
Yeah.
I mean, if she fades into dust right now, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised.
We all turn around, and there she is, just a pile on the stairs.
Yeah.
She turns to dust.
Oh, I suppose you can't speak anymore, so there's no point asking me if you're gonna be okay going back home by yourself.
She'll nod.
I think she'll outlast us all.
Yeah.
Continues with the speech that like.
Do you need any food or water on your journey back?
She's not going back.
She'll shake her head.
now
you.
that the
Bless you.
lagoon is...
I don't think she's going back. Alright, let's go to the wall.
Yes,
suppose.
everyone.
Hopefully
How many
we don't lose
charges
our
does that
eyeballs.
wand have there?
Oh, I can use this wand of secrets 2 more times.
As you say it, another use is used.
Oh no!
I'm just joking.
I did wave it this time though. I waved my hand, but not the wand.
Yep.
Okay, that was fun.
I keep getting the feeling like she led us here to be sacrificed in
Yeah.
some way.
I had the
Duncan,
same.
what is your... Why are you so untrusting of those that wish you no harm?
Everything in this place has wished
You're-
me harm.
You're a man of nature,
Yes.
yet you're not fine with nature running its course.
This place is not nature. I'm sorry.
Nature is violent.
Ceilings here are probably about 10, 12 feet tall. And the area ahead also continues. Just before I forget to note that it is not low ceilings, but not high ceilings either.
I live my life taming nature. I'm a farmer. I raised animals. I don't just let things run amok.
I feel like that's a contradiction.
Is
No,
it?
This place is not this place is not natural. We already know that this is like some sort of place for the dead. Or something. That's what the people were saying. We're already dead.
All I'm saying is I'm practical. I know that there's a lot of good in nature, but nature run amok is unpredictable, and it doesn't care about us any more than it cares about anything else.
But maybe we should be a little more free-flowing like the wind, as your brother lives.
I don't think that's the lesson I'm trying to tell you right now, Esquire, but maybe I have things to learn from you as well, but I know I've survived this long by respecting nature, but also understanding when to control it and when to take heed of it.
I just wanted to inquire your reasonings.
My reasoning is that this place is, as Vivian said, not natural, or maybe it's nature run amok. I'm not sure. This is not like where I came from, and there's an order to it, I'm sure, but I haven't seen it. And so until I learn that pattern, I'm going to take heed for sure. I'm not going to trust. That's how I stay alive.
Okay.
Elias is over here standing by the door, just kind of arms folded, not really happy with the situation with Mindir. He glances over at her. Can I do an insight check and see if, she seems fulfilled, like this was what she wanted to do?
Sure, give me an insight.
Or if this was like something she was compelled to do.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
10.
Hard to read a woman with cloth over her face. Her mouth doesn't betray any inward thoughts.
So Elias is standing over here. and calls out, "Now you guys done talking? The sooner we find what we're supposed to find, the sooner we get out of here."
I think the only path forward is forward.
Let's go.
I'm all for going. Do we want to be checking for seeing if something's going to happen if we go in there?
No,
I
we're gonna
will keep an eye out if there's any traps.
go with the wind. Should I send Skillet ahead? Now that he's back, would that be helpful?
Yeah, probably.
What is a skillet? I do not know what that is.
It's an owl.
Oh,
don't-
skillet.
Yeah.
She glares at you because you're not saying it right.
Skillet. Is that skillet?
Skillet.
Yeah. Skillet.
Close
Skillet.
Skillet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Skillet.
Skillet.
Close enough.
All right. I'll send Skillet into the entrance here.
Flies into a room. Somehow this skeletal bird without feathers or flesh flies into the room below. The ceilings stay the same height, so it's probably about 15-16 feet high. Into darkness. Nothing happens. It does. But you're not looking through. Are you looking through its eyes right now?
I thought that was the point, yeah.
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
I'm looking through its eyes in order to see what awaits us in the next chamber.
All right. Looking through its eyes, it is a darkened room. You can kind of make out a couple of almost lion head faces on a couple of walls to the east. The kind of curved chambers in here continues to the north, but it also continues to the east as it kind of splits as soon as you enter. Flat, plain floor. Not plain, there is a same pattern along the floor here. But it looks like it continues eastward, or westward, or northward.
All right, it's hallways. We can move in.
Elias does a front flip down the stairs.
All right. As you start to enter the space here, Piotr and Big John eventually with their own light, lighting up part of the space. That'll be a good spot to end tonight. As you have entered below the obelisk, seeing a number of corridors spanning throughout the space here. It is bigger than you would think could be below ground. Maybe not for a dwarf. Dwarf could probably, you know, Esquire probably seen stuff like this below ground.
This is child's play.
Right. But the wall is covered in ornate, almost scrawling, not quite words, not quite pictures, somewhere in between. But yeah, that is where we'll end tonight, folks. So we'll pick up there next week as we see what this dungeon entails.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for watching,
Thanks, everyone.
And we will see you next week with more Stone Prophet.
Sons of Har'Akir.
Bye.
Yeah.
Night, internet.
Night, internet.